In April, I think in one day, in one 24-hour span, 4 people are watching 4 different videos, some of my old videos, and asking why I don't make 8-ball videos. And I do, I just don't do a lot of them. They look crowded, so I don't like crowded pool rooms. I'm gonna eat while they're all about to go. I know their schedules. I'm a little early, that's what the problem is. But I'm gonna, today's meal. Maybe I should do pool review, or do food reviews before the pool videos. Because after all, it is pool player food. This guy's looking at me. Yes, I'm talking to myself. Got a problem with that? We all talk to ourselves. Spicy chicken combo at Wendy's again. Alright, 2 thumbs down is dreadful, not even edible. 1 thumbs down is bad, but edible. No, nothing. 0 thumbs up, 0 thumbs down is, you take it or leave it. 1 thumbs up is good, but could be better. 2 thumbs up. Oh, I forgot to get cigarettes. What is 2 thumbs up is awesome sauce. It's got a perfect kick to it. It's a little bit spicy, but it's not like overwhelmingly spicy, you know. It's perfect for me. You might not agree. I could see this being a little too hot for some people. Yeah, I can see it not being hot enough for other people. I think it's perfect. It's a little dry though. It's a little on the dry side here. We'll give it a chance. Don't worry. A lot of people have been asking that. I have dozens of 8-ball videos, but they're kind of just scattered about. And I don't expect you to go through 600 pool videos trying to find an 8-ball video. Well, that's what we're doing here. I'm going to work on both 8-ball and my break. My break is not consistent enough. Eight Balls favors both the aggressive player and the creative player. If you fail to recognize the problems on the table, you're not going to know which set of balls to take, and you're going to lose the game. So, number one before anything is to find the problems on this table, so let's take a look. Everybody loves a gravy run out with balls right in the pockets with no obstruction, but that rarely happens with 8-ball because there's so many balls on the table. So your job at that point is to create a gravy run out. And at first glance, this looks very appealing to any pool player, but if you take a better look, we can see the 2-ball is blocking this corner pocket for most of those balls, and I really don't want to play with it. If we go down table and take a look at this 7, you can see it does not pass the 8 without cheating the pocket, but that's okay. I think I can handle it. If we take the sows, I see another pocket for that 7 ball. And the biggest, most glaring problem is this 4-12. Now, depending on what rules that you're playing by, and because nobody made a ball yet, you might be able to make that 4-12 combination. But it's not an easy combination, and I steer away from combinations. I would rather break this out. And the problem is, if you want the straight balls, there's no balls around that cluster to use to break that out. If you take solids, there is an obvious ball to break that out, and that's that one ball right there, and that's the decider. We're taking the solids. It is absolutely true that you want to take care of problems as soon as possible. If you can do it from the first shot, then it has to be done. If there's a clustered ball and you can get to it, you have to get to it from the start, because you're leaving yourself more options after that shot to go ahead and ruin it. If you save that problem toward the end, you're going to find yourself in big trouble, and if you're playing to keep your opponent from winning, in my opinion, you've already lost. You should be playing to make the game easy. The angle on this one ball from the start is too steep to break that out, so I'm using the 3 balls up table to get the right position on that one to break out the 4-12. Now, I make a pretty glaring mistake in this rack, and I want to see if you can find it, and I'll show it to you after the game. Alright, this is not the position I was going for on the 5 ball, but it is kind of a blessing in disguise, and I now have the position on the 1 ball to break out that 4-12 cluster.
I'll scratch. Well, that was easy not to scratch on too.
And that should be good enough, but I still have to get on the far side of the 4 ball to shoot it down here in this corner pocket. So we got a little bit of work to do. I did get perfect on the 7 for a shot in the side. And now I should be able to get perfect on the 4 ball to get right on the 5 and all the way back down table on the 8 ball.
Oh, too much.
This here's a little bit tricky. You're going to have to put a lot of left-hand English on this to hold the cue ball and to keep it from getting away from you. At the same time, you have to hit it with a perfect speed if you want to get right on the 8 ball. If you hit this too hard, which many guys do when they put English on the ball, you're going to find yourself in big trouble on the 8 ball. So it's best to come up short there and not to go long. So let's go back and see the mistake I was talking about. This was the dreadful position I got on the 5 ball when I decided to go ahead and shoot the 1 and break out the 4-12 cluster. If I had gotten right on that 5 ball, it would have been a simple matter to get the right position on the 1 and break out the cluster. Here's the position I got after breaking out the cluster. And you can see if I had managed to shoot the 5 first, I could have easily shot the 4 straight up in the corner, and it would have been a really simple out because I'm right on the 7, and the 3's down there in a perfect position to get right on the 8 ball. The sandwich is good, not perfect. Iced tea's good. I'm not a big fan of their fries. I'm giving it 1 thumbs up.